All right, so I had got distracted. I went and I had a phone call, and then I went and got me something to eat, and now I'm back. So anyway, like I believe I was talking about just how like I've been wanting a friend and whatever like that. And my thing is, I just don't know. Oh yeah, I was saying like I don't know how to be a friend, and it's because like just coming up, I just always been this shy person, this shy child. But it's not in the beginning though. It's just at the point of which I just was shut up because my mama, she just didn't know how to raise me. I'm just be point blank. She was young. I'm not being disrespectful when I say it. I'm just being flat out real. She was young, raising children. She didn't know. She was still growing herself. And that's just the truth now. And anybody that just say that ain't the truth about like young parents, like they just lying to themselves. Okay, I'm not no mother. I don't know, but I do know that God did not give me children right now for a reason, because God knew I couldn't handle it. I thought that I wanted kids, but no. I thank God for protecting me from myself. Straight up. And I will keep saying that. But we not be talking about that. The point is, I just kept to myself so much, and I just didn't know how to speak up for myself because I wasn't allowed to speak up for myself. And it carried on into just the relationships I had with friends. Like I wasn't allowed to speak up for myself to adults, so I just did that with people in general. I didn't have that ability. I wasn't trained on that. Um and it's like this. I associated speaking my truth with being wrong, with being disrespectful, and speaking up with being wrong, and like I associated with it, I associated it with me possibly being hit for being honest, being myself, and this is for those people that grew up the same way, that understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know how to be a person because you've been masking all of your life. I've been masking, honey. I keep telling people that they don't know me. Like my family, like I be telling people like they don't really know me because I'm still learning myself. I'm realizing that I just been smiling in people's face when I really wanted to tell people that I was upset, that I didn't like what they did. And I really wanted to tell people about themselves, but I was just steady smiling and just keeping silent and just keeping my opinions to myself. You know what I'm saying? And that was straight on 3 minutes right there. Well, this is the second part of the video, so it won't say that. It won't say it for y'all, but say it for me. You feel me? And 3 is significant to me. But I'm relearning myself. I'm trying to figure out who I am. Am I a good person? Am I a bad person? What do I really like to do? Like what kind of choices do I like to make? Like I used to care so much about other people's feelings and stuff. And now at this point, I just be thinking like, should I care so much about people's feelings? And I just have this whole open view about like just relationships and stuff. And I just wonder, are we even supposed to be attached to another human being like that? Like, are we supposed to be single individuals? Like, who even came up with this whole dynamic of people being married? Like, if it's known all over the world that men are just gonna be men and they're gonna do this and that, then why are we trying to marry them? What's the logic behind that? Why are women continuing to just praise these men basically? You know what I'm saying? And just give them their whole lives. Why are we still accepting it? And then us as women just going along with the status quo of being their ride or die, being their only woman, but accepting when they step out and everything. Like, no. And like and if you were to do the same thing he did, you would be the hoe. He not the hoe, but you is. Now I know I told y'all from the beginning I don't know where this video going, but this is just my mind's view. This is the type of things I be thinking about. You feel me? And it's for these. This is the video for the people that are learning themselves, that are just looking at themselves and looking at the world and just changing and just trying to figure out who you are meant to be. Who are you becoming? What type of woman or man are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is your future self? Like, I know that I am different now than who I was before, and I can only imagine who I will be. You feel me? Like, I'm at this point, like, listen, I used to really give my all to these men. I really did. But now I give my all to me. And I can see already how that affects men. You feel me? I can already see. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, shit, this feels way better than where I used to be. You feel me? Like, when I used to give myself so easily and so freely to these men, I used to feel so drained and just awful in the end. But now I have regained my power. My power. You feel me? You hold on to that. You don't let people touch it. You, honey, abstinence is key. Now I'm still working on abstinence. I didn't been what's the word? Celibate. Abstinence is something I'm working on, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to be an actual friend and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I have ruined certain relationships where I could have just been a friend to this person, but I was just so open with my energy that I didn't handle the situation right. You feel me? And that's just me being grown and honest about the situation. You feel me? It's just a few situations like that. In some situations, like, I just didn't allow myself to be a friend to them. But like, we didn't, go that far. It's just like, it was just that's a whole nother story. Okay, it's just a whole nother story. I just have to do a story time on it or something like that. But y'all, that's that. That's that. That's that. I really hope that y'all gain something from this. I'm most likely gonna speak on this some more at some point. But thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all just know, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I know I just ended it out, but I wanted to put this in here because I know it probably got a little confusing at the end. But I just want to reiterate the fact that masking, I'm just saying this for whoever doesn't really understand, but masking, not only did you mask with people, with everybody on the outside, like whoever that you held your emotions and you held whatever you wanted to say back, whoever you masked for them, but you also masked for yourself. Like, you masked against yourself. You feel me? Like, every time you put on a mask towards the world, you also put that mask onto yourself, because you were unable to see yourself for who you are in that moment, for how you would react, for how your instincts were telling you to react. You know what I'm saying? You were keeping yourself from seeing yourself for who you are. I just want to put that in there. So, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love being here. Thank you. All right.